Hey everybody! There are lots of reasons why you may want to straighten a wig. Maybe you found a perfectly colored wig for a cosplay, but the style is just all wrong. Maybe you have an old wig that you just want to revamp with a new style. Maybe you're just hugely curious about what this curly wig would look like straight. Definitely guilty of that one. Or maybe you simply prefer straight wigs. No matter what your reason is, you have clicked the right video. Today I'm going to show you my favorite method for straightening synthetic wigs, which is the hot water method. Let's get started! To straighten a wig using the hot water method, there are a few things you're gonna need. First, you'll need some kind of stand that can get wet and withstand hot water. Mine is actually a light stand in this video, but sometimes I also use a cheap tripod as well. The cheapest of both of those is about $15 on Amazon, but you don't even really need anything like that. You can use the back of a chair or a broom handle, anything that you can stick a styrofoam head onto, and that's tall enough that your wig can hang freely so that it can dry completely straight. Next, you'll need a styrofoam head and, obviously, a wig. Then secure the wig on the head with a straight pin so that it doesn't slide off during the process. That would be bad. And always brush a wig out before getting it wet. So now we're going to heat up some water, hence the name, the hot water method. The temperature you're going to heat to will depend on your wig. The wigs that I use are high temperature, heat resistant synthetic wigs, so they can withstand pretty high temperatures. Your goal is to heat it enough that the wig releases its pre-styled curls and hangs straight, but not so much that you melt the wig and damage the wig fibers. For straightening this way, I generally heat the water between 180 and 185 degrees Fahrenheit, which works great on wigs from Rockstar Wigs, but is probably too hot for cheap party store wigs. Cheap plastic wigs will completely melt and frizz out if you do this. So always heat test a small section of a wig before heating the whole thing if you are unsure what your wig can handle. Once my water is all heated up, I say my final goodbyes to my curly wig. Okay, so you could just dump this water straight onto the head, but I usually start by quickly dunking and swirling the ends around in the hot water first, just to make sure that the ends get pretty well soaked. And then I dump the water over the wig, covering as much of the wig as I can. And then the wig will magically straighten right before your eyes. It is pretty cool. It can take a few pots of water to make sure the wig is completely soaked. I think I used 2 or 3 for this wig. And once the wig is completely saturated, I use my fingers to finger comb out all the tangles so that it can hang completely straight. Whenever possible, I try to avoid brushing a wig when it's wet because that can damage the fibers, but finger combing should be fine. Then all you gotta do is walk away. Make sure the wig is hanging free, hanging straight, and let it air dry that way. When it's dry, your wig will be super straight, super soft, and super pretty. Now you have a totally new style to your wig for whatever your wig wearing heart desires. My plans for this former showgirl wig in peppermint are to deconstruct it and sew the red and white wefts into a different wig for an upcoming custom cosplay wig. So look out for a video on how to do that sometime in the future. And that is it for straightening a wig. It is so super easy, so have fun with your new wig style. I hope you are liking this wig care series so far. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future wig care, wig styling videos like this one. And if there's anything specific that you want to see, let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!